All right, so same thing here with the mic. I have to turn the mic on. So I'm sorry if you've been listening, quote unquote, to me while not hearing anything. That's fixed now. I am live. It's a gorgeous day outside. I just did Tai Chi this morning and had lunch. Picked up my prescription drugs. So it's been that kind of morning, and now I'm ready for a few hours of gaming. As I read the gospel today, it's like, wow, this is a really particular gospel. And when that happens, there's usually a feast. So I looked it up, and today is actually a feast in the Catholic Church. It's the feast of Saint Mary Magdalene, and I would like to tell you a few things that are a bit interesting. Um, uh, first off, this has the gospel today is Saint John. Saint John's gospel is the last book that's been written for the Bible as we know it. Um, so John is at a particular uh, has a particular advantage, namely he can look back at all that was written and sort of correct it or sort of restructure it a little bit more. Say that is not quite right, or this has been told enough, and I want to fill in the gap there. And one of the fun things is that Mary Magdalene is named actually more often than most of the apostles in the Gospels. And all Gospels, including St. John's, identify her as being there at the crucifixion and either alone, as in this Gospel, or with a group of women at the resurrection or the morning of the resurrection. So it says, on the first day of the week, Mary of Magdala came to the tomb early in the morning while it was still dark and saw the stone removed from the tomb. So she ran and went to Simon Peter and to the other disciple, that is St. John, whom Jesus loved, and told them, they have taken the Lord from the tomb, and we do not know where they put him. But Mary stayed outside the tomb weeping. That is an odd phrase. That is an odd phrase because she was there, she ran to the apostles, and now it says, but Mary stayed outside the tomb weeping. Now you must understand, Greek, the language this gospel is written in, at the time had no capital letters. Or only, I guess. It did not have punctuation. So they used signal words to show a new sentence, new phrase has started. So I looked it up, and this word but, which we have in English, is actually a translation, a more literal translation. It should be ignored. She actually was there. She went to the apostles and then apparently came back. So don't make anything out of that but. It seems really weird that it's there, but it's a translation, too literal, I suppose, from the Greek text. So Mary stayed outside the tomb weeping. As she wept, she bent over into the tomb and saw two angels in white standing there, one at the head and one at the feet where the body of Jesus had been. And they said to her, Woman, why are you weeping? She said to them, They have taken my Lord. I don't know where they put him, where they laid him. When she had said this, she turned around and saw Jesus, but did not know it was Jesus. It's beautiful. If you go to the start of St. John's Gospel, uh, it is Jesus who the two disciples follow Jesus, and then Jesus turns around and they ask him, Lord, where do you reside? And then Christ says, come and I'll show you. And then it says it was around the 6th hour, I want to say. Man, that is puzzling. And there's only one day. You know, you expect a description of where he was, what they did that day. It's not there. It just says it was around the 6th hour. At least that's what I think. Man, I'm. This is just occurring to me as I'm reading this, so let me check that out for you. Might actually get some use out of this Bible yet. He said to them, so here you have it, John 1:38. When Jesus turned and saw them following, he said to them, "What are you looking for?" They said, "Rabbi," which translated means teacher. "Where are you?" These pages are so tiny, I flipped two at the same time. "Where are you staying?" He said to them, "Come and see." Odd, because now you expect a description. They came and saw where he was staying, and they remained with him that day. It was about 4 o'clock in the afternoon. For goodness sake. Yeah. So that 4 o'clock in the afternoon, and the day starts at 6. So it was around the 10th hour, I suppose it would say. Sorry about that, guys. But that's 4 o'clock. What happens at 4 o'clock? There's no day in the Bible that is so clearly marked in hours as the day of the crucifixion. And we know Jesus dies at 3 o'clock, which is why on Good Friday we all have the Good Friday celebrations, if we can, at 3 o'clock. So what happens at 4 o'clock? It's that the soldier comes with the lance and opens up the heart of Christ, because they think he's dead, but they just want to make sure, so they stick the lance into his heart. And here it says it was around 4 o'clock in the afternoon. So what Jesus does is he shows them his heart. So they follow Christ, and Christ turns around. And that is when they see him for who he was. Now, his heart's been opened, and something similar happens to Mary. It says here on the Gospel today, when she said that she turned around to Christ. And then she did not yet fully know who she was talking to. Said, "Sir," Jesus said to her, "Woman, why are you weeping? Whom are you looking for?" She thought it was the gardener, and said to him, "Sir, if you carried him away, tell me where you laid him, and I will take him." Jesus said to her, "Mary." And she turned to him, and now she turns again. And in this second turning around, like the apostles who knew where Jesus was staying, this is all about, where is Christ? The same situation with Mary. Where have you laid him? Where is Jesus? Where do you stay? And now he is here to stay on earth with his open heart. It's really beautiful, and Mary realizes that, and she says Rabboni, which means teacher. Jesus said to her, "Stop holding on to me." Can't totally imagine that. Yeah, she hugs him. "Stop holding on to me, for I have not yet ascended to the Father." He's not to stay on earth in that sense, but what he did will remain with us in the Eucharist. And anywho's, it's really beautiful, because in John 1 it says what happens after Jesus turns around. They find out where he's been laid, where he's staying. It says here, one of the two who heard John speak and followed him was Andrew, Simon Peter's brother. He first found his brother Simon and said to him, "We have found the Messiah," the Savior, right? Which means the anointed, the Messiah, right? Anyhow, this story, John does such a phenomenal job. Last chapter, or almost last chapter of his book, and the first chapter of his book are almost like a mirror image of one another. It's the apostles coming to faith, Mary coming to faith. I wanted to tell you a whole lot of more things about Mary, but I've already been going on for about 10 minutes. One thing that I do want to say, it says Mary Magdalene The Bible story, the gospel story I read to you today is very clear. It says Mary of Magdala. Magdalene just means from the town of Magdala. It was a small fishing town from Galilee, close to where Jesus lived in Nazareth. Okay, um, and in I think it was Luke's gospel, she is she supports Jesus with her own means. It says so. She must have been pretty wealthy. Okay, and she uses that to fund Jesus's mission. Um, so it also says that seven demons had been driven out of her. That story is also in Mark, a little longer. Uh, and the problem is that since sometimes she's identified as um, Mary Mary of Bethany, and an unnamed sinful woman who anoints Jesus' feet in Luke 7. And this resulted in the widespread and inaccurate belief that she was, like that woman, a repentant prostitute, like a promiscuous woman. This has been debunked in 2000. Uh, I read a book, Women in Scripture, I think, and by Carol Myers. That is not the case, and the Catholic Church, I think it was Pope Gregory I that sort of in a homily made that link, and Pope Paul VI, which is actually fairly recent as in last century, uh, only came back to that, saying that was not true. That identification of Mary Magdalene with Mary of Bethany and the sinful woman was wrong. Yeah. Yet this image has persisted in popular culture. It is not right. It's not correct. Mary was a woman of great faith. With her problems, seven demons she had been suffering. If seven demons are driven out of you, believe me, you've been suffering. And she is made ready, as all of us are in our own way, to do the Lord's work. And she was there. She is sometimes called apostle to the apostles, because she is the one who's telling them that Messiah, that you identified as Messiah when you started following him. I seen him, and he is alive. Boy, is he alive. So that's what I wanted to share with you today. And that is a great example of faith. And she is actually the first witness. It wasn't his mother Mary, it wasn't St. Peter, it wasn't any of the apostles. It was this faithful woman who got up early in the morning. I can't say that. I can't say that myself because I woke up at like 9:30. Good. So now back to Telos. For those who are missed it last night, we're trying to get a shuttle because mine crashed, and we found out that Zerka is actually has actually built a heavily fortified bunker, and now we're breaking into that bunker. All right, let's go. Live screen. There you go. Load the game. Game number 9, and there we go. I just entered the bunker and I was so tired last night. That was it. Now, as you can see, we see a force field. Yeah. And luckily, Beodur. Oh my. Wait, what? Is that the exit? I don't understand. Beodur can actually take down the force field. Let's see.
The song of mine isn't just for show, General. Stand back.
Alright. Bam.
The Zerka mercenaries were a little surprised when I broke my way out of my holding cell. The shields there were even weaker than these. After you.
Alright. Well, there's some turrets here, and I have this handy disabled droid thing. So let's unleash that. Let him take care of those. I'm gonna take care of these, along with my friend Builder. And oh man, apparently there's some poison mines here. Let's see if healing works. No, that doesn't change. Man, he is on his last legs. Heal thyself. Okay. Tough shizzle. Alright. There. It's a little disconcerting, I'm gonna be honest, that for my quote-unquote Jedi, because he lost his connection to the Force, I take...
Just say the word.
Man, there is mines all over the flippin' place, and I have no one with the awareness to spot them. This is a problem. So you all have skills. There we go. And this awareness, and my awareness with Atlas 13, which I think is the highest we can, and Builder is 15, so I should be spotting them. Although maybe they ain't mines, and I should just use this computer. Deactivate local turrets. Download facility map. Alright, so I can't disable the mines. And salvage pack. I guess there's nothing for this. Alright, mate. You open that now for me. Can't you?
Just say the word.
Nope, that's not it. Oh, that is it.
I hear you.
Let's go.
Builder is down. And there's yet another one that I did not see that is very clever. Let's try... I think I have an ion grenade. Yep. So, let's toss that this way. Yeah, why not? Man, they really managed to ambush me here. Wow, when that dude hits, man, that really hurts him. Telos military droid? Yikes. Yowzers. Well, we barely survived, I'm gonna be honest. I'm not impressed. Alright. I'm slightly rattled because of those stupid... I think it was mines that we walked over and couldn't see. Alright, let's see what all of this is. A nice little backpack. What do you have for me? Administrative ID card. Let's see what kind of use I could make with that. Johnny shield. And we probably want to turn our shields on. Alright. Let's see, I downloaded the map. We entered here, so we have quite a ways to go. This is lab station, workbench, a hangar, control room. So there's lots to do here still. Okay, so please don't walk over the grates because I know they'll be poisoned. we're ambushed again. Alright. At least we got our shields up, guys. You guys go take care of this one.
What's going on?
No, not you. You are taking care of these guys. It's not that hard.
Where that came from?
Not bad, right? That went better. And we still all have our shields. Let's see if we can get some nice loot. Credits, that's always welcome. And for some reason there's a corpse or a skeleton. And a whole bunch of stuff. Battle armor. Let's have a little look, see if we can rearm me. 2 through 12 damage. Sith War Sword. But that's dual bladed. I don't do that. So that Vibro Sword will have to do. That is fine. Atten has good equipment. He can do that cardio package. Constitution +1. Yeah. 2 through 12. Beanox Blaster. Let's have a little. No, that's 1 through 4. 4 through 12. That is. This is through 2 through 12, and this is 4. This is 4 through 12. And all sorts of stuff. Perfect. And then this guy, Unstoppable. That's maybe why it's so good. A high critical threat range. Attack modifier +1. That's hard to say. Let's keep that. I think we should be okay. And I just wanted to check whether he could wear that heavy power battle armor, but he can't yet. You need a certain skill or feat, it's called, for that. So we should prioritize that for Beodur, because I already noticed last time playing that he has he has no dexterity bonus, so he can wear the heaviest armor. Is that enough? Yeah, that is enough for him. Alright. Yay, more turrets. Man. Let's see if I blast the central one, if they both go there. They're both collateral.
Where that came from? Time to take you outside.
Okay. Can really make nice out of that. Why don't you take care of this thing? I was afraid of that. My Jedi went down. Okay, so shield on. Shield up. Yeah, good. Now, let's see what Atten is shooting at. I wanted him to do that one. None of these are really damaged. Let's take out this one. And let's try and toss an ion grenade, which you don't have anymore. Fine.
Where that came from?
And Atten is severely hurt also. Man, this might be the end of me. No, not this guy here. Come on. Did he just go down? Wow. This is screwed up. Let's take a little break here. Just sort of recuperate. Put another shield on. No, I don't need strength. That's all I have. I don't think that'll work. This will be difficult. Let's lure this guy here that no one else is attacking me but this dude.
More where that came from.
Well, I hope that is there's more where that came from. Because
More where that came from.
come on, man, don't fill me now. At me, don't fill me now. Should be more careful with my Jedi. Even with just the one opponent, this isn't working out.
More where that came from.
Take him out, please. Please take him out. Good, that was another hit. One more. Oh my goodness. I think I went through most of my mid packs now. I have 12 left. Okay, so that's enough to, yeah. I'm looking a little bit rosier now. I wonder if there's some whiskey in that. Alright, I don't know why I'm saving this. This is actually a really stupid place to save with two of the guys down. Oh gosh. Okay, so now we can see this guy.
Let's settle this.
And let's settle this. Missed.
More where that came from.
Look at that. I'm almost down to nothing health-wise. I can't even. Even with two shields on. Oh, that was a good shot. Did you see?
Let's settle this.
Oh, no, don't go in there. Oh, goodness. Oh, man. All right. Okay. Let's put that energy shield on. Let's see if a grenade will work. Maybe that is the solution to this puzzle. A plasma grenade. That seems to do the trick. Oh gosh, I barely escaped with my life there. These aren't looking too chipper. What's for breakfast? Alright, let's heal. That's the advantage of this. I don't need med packs for my force heal. Wouldn't that be a useful skill to have? Corona, force heal. Did I save this already? I better save this. Now, let's see the workbench. Let's see if we can upgrade an armor. Maybe that vibro sword I am holding can have an iron edge bonus versus droid. That is definitely coming into useful. That's definitely would be useful. Moderate, this and improved. Damage bonus 2, massive criticals. I like that. Improved ionite edge. Heck, I'm going for this. Energy cell. Massive criticals 1. And again, ion damage and damage bonus. Let's go for the ion cell. I'm going to be the bane of all droids. Defense bonus -1. That's not the way I roll. Hey, I say that this sword is a lot better now. Heavy combat suit. I think that is dexterity -1. He can deal with that. This is KotOR2. Dexterity -1. This is no disadvantages, but hey, he can deal with that. Those are the only two things I have equipped that can be upgraded, so that's really good. So my sword is a lot better, especially against droids. And with the chemicals I have... Wait. A character can create certain items. Chemicals can be found breaking down. Treat, injury, and demolitions play a role. Okay, so I need the guy who is good at health. Treat injury. I have 5 myself. Atton has 3. KotOR2 has 18. So KotOR2, congratulations, you are it. And he, I think, should be able to make... Use the lab station. Should be able to make med packs. This here, I need chemicals for that. Alright, I can break down these items. I never use these. These mines are actually fairly good to when selling, so I'm kind of reluctant. That's alright. And now we should be able to create this. Chemical cost 40. And I treat injuries 7. So I should be able to make that. Even... Was I wrong? Treat injury with KotOR2. I have 7. Actually, treat injury 3. Actually, I should be able to make that with the bonus, but I guess it doesn't translate into actual skill at the bench. Alright, goody.
What's going on?
I see a shuttle.
Ik heb IC shuttle niet.
I see a shuttle.
There she is, one orbital shuttle. Looks like it's
KotOR2 also sees a shuttle.
That's all a moot point, though.
Ooh. Serviceable is not good enough for you.
The hangar bay doors are closed. I don't fancy flying the shuttle through solid metal, so
Fair point. Of course.
we'll also
Why
need to
would
find
it be
the
easy?
codes for the shuttle, or else we'll have some trouble
So
getting
two
off ground.
two goals:
If we get
opening
all
the doors,
that, I wouldn't worry about
and
much.
then the
Just
ignition
fix it.
codes.
I'll get it running.
Alright. Now my repair skill can come in handy because I should be able to reactivate this droid, but I can't. Alright. Never you mind then. This is probably the door I should open. And here we have the rest of the facility. So this is all... I'm not even halfway. Good thing I stopped last night when I did.
Just say the word.
Let's go.
Oh no, not again. That just takes me off. Alright. Good. A security control. Please tell... Yes! The gas vents. Thank you. And there's some lockers. An energy shield. That's actually a really good energy shield. A rebreather mask, which I won't need. Because I just turned off the gas vents. Credits and some sort of shield. That might be interesting. Let's have a little look. I noticed one of my guys, he doesn't have anything yet. Immunity 75% versus electrical. Can't hurt, can it? Oh, that's it. Good. Well, I say we're in fairly good shape here. Now, Atton used to be in jail when I found him, and this translates into his handy pickpocketing skills. Look at that! We got the bay control. This should open the doors. Unlock hangar doors. Bam! One objective taken care of. Let's see if I'm correct, that is. Wait. Okay. Doesn't have a hyperdrive, but it can get you to the rest if you, once you have the ignition and open the Unger. Oh, above you. Step away from the shuttle. Okay. So apparently above me, things have opened. Alright, fair enough. Sorry about that, guys. It just wasn't really clear.
Just say the word.
Atten will need your pickpocketing skills here.
Let's go.
No enemies in hallway. Although...
I hear you. What's going on?
shields on, and they might be right here. That is exactly where they are. Come on, mate.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're gonna have to jump into action here too. This here's a dead end, nothing to salvage. Loot. And it wants to lure me here. Let's see. That also can't be open. One more droid.
I hear you. Yeah.
Bang.
Let's get this over with.
That was good. The gas vents are off. What do you know? Hey, one Zerka employee. Let's see what happens here. Kind of looks like Mission's brother from Icefield Republic 1. I'm thinking of the name now. Mission, my brother. I bet it's him. My brother, Mission, Cliff. I think it was. Man. No, it's not Cliff then. I'm part of the first circus salvage team. He hid here. He hasn't been able to reach anyone. Doesn't sound like a likely story, does it? Why would I waste my time? Alright. And there is... Yeah.
Say the word.
We're going down, Buster.
What's going on?
I got 2 level ups. That is great. My Jedi. Level 12, going to 13, I suppose. Wisdom. Skills. Feats. Yes. I got Master Focus, guys. This is actually, for me, the most... What was Master Focus? Master Force Focus. This feat has +4 to the difficulty class, the DC, for all saving throws against my force powers. Dun dun dun. So again, this is always great. This is also great. Master Jedi Defense. +6 to all deflection rolls. I wish I could choose like 8 of these, but I can't. What should I do? What is this? Empathy? No, I'm good with that. I always use this. Crit strike. So let's go for the max in that. So at least we have one thing maxed out that I'm really keen on. Yeah. I hope that was the right call. Force channel. What does that even do? Force channel. It's not in this list, I don't think. So this is the ultimate destroy droid. And this is the ultimate destroy people. This is light side power and the other dark side. Alright, what the heck. Let's go for the droid first. We might get some use out of that in this bunker. Actually, I can choose two, so what the heck. Ha! Kill. That is a very severe power. Alright, that's him. Then Atom. Not half as fun. Demolitions, awareness, security, and some stealth. That's all good. Sneak attack. Yeah, he doesn't need that. But what he does need is he's wielding two weapons. So this will really come in handy. That's the thing with Siri. Okay, that's the thing with my phone. It never responds to Hey Siri, but whenever I'm teaching online, I did a lot of online classes playing this game. It jumps on like every few times during the stream. All right, good. Man, they are getting better and better.
Let's go.
And here's the salvage crew that I'm saving.
Just say the word.
That's the wrong dude. He's the one who has to take down the force field. Take it down, builder. Take it down. Yeah. Alright. Let's see how powerful the destroy droid is. And he has difficulty added to my saving throws. Huh? Absolutely demolished him now. Actually,
just say the word.
I've got the master lockpick right here. Bam. Man, you are so going down. Wow. That power was the right call, guys. It so was. Man, that was strong. Now I'm finally having... I finally feel like my character is actually able to do something, you know? Alright. I got 2 points, put it in treat injury. Feats. He's got Master Gearhead, which gives him bonuses there. Not really interesting. He can't upgrade his armor? What the heck? I wonder if two weapon fighting also works on unarmed fights. So let's look. There's 3 different types of power attacks. There's critical strike, which upgrades when activated. This feat triples the critical threat range, so that's really good. When activated, this feat allows the character to make an extra melee attack during the round. Characters suffer a -1 to defense while using this feat for 3 seconds afterwards. That is an enemy's attack. They also suffer a -2 penalty to all attacks that round. Doesn't sound really powerful. Then this power attack. When activated, improved power attack increases melee damage by 7. Great. But attacks are made with a penalty of -3 to hit. Additionally, the critical multiplier is increased by 1. Ah, yeah. But they're all coming with a penalty to hit. So you hit less, but harder. Finally, on a critical hit, the target is knocked back unless they make a fortitude save at a difficulty. The attack... Well, someone has to... Let's try it. Let's try it, guys. Even though it comes with a penalty. Droid armor. Now let's look at what we have here. There's a console. That terminal that probably opens... Well, let's see. Status inactive. Fine. Let's look at what we have here. Nothing. So this was just an empty room, and here, nothing either. Now, let's look here. Atten, care to do the honors?
Let me take care of this. Damn thing's stuck.
It's
Just
stuck.
say the word. Damn thing's stuck.
Probably need to use the computer to open it. Overload droid's charging station. Can we now open it?
Damn thing's stuck.
Status charging. Alright. Whatever. Log out. That doesn't work either. There is something in this room. Security tunneler?
This is too tough for me.
Guys, I don't know. How do we open this? Maybe at the end of this hallway, I'm guessing. Empty room. Wait. Oh, that was the force field. Okay, let's
Just say
put
the
some
word.
shields on these guys because I have a feeling
Just say the word. Let's go.
with an empty room here, we're soon up for something less easy. A lot harder. Yeah. Alright. What is this? This leads where? A sub-level. Oh man, this is not even close to being finished, guys.
I hear you.
I expected a lot more
You're the
resistance. What do we have here? It's an assassin droid. Cool. An HK protocol droid, otherwise known as the assassin droid. Repair, activate the droid. Will he turn against me? Program the droid to follow you. Why not? Leave it alone. Alright. I don't know if this is gonna come back to bite me. What do I have here? Oh no. Did it explode? It exploded, didn't it? Did anything happen? Did anything drop? No. In this game, I found a droid on my ship, one of those protocol droid. He's missing parts, so I have to scavenge the universe for parts. I was hoping that would have been one of them, but it's not. Still, no resistance whatsoever, which was really unnerving. A good energy shield. Won't say no to that. Actually, my character has no energy shield on, so might as well put that on him. Atten is down to... And he already has a really good one. Alright. Bayodur, I need you to do your hand thing. And then I have a feeling I might have to take down those turrets. No, they seem to be inactive.
I hear you.
Let's go.
Let's go. This is disconcerting, isn't it? There's no enemy here. There's a droid here that has been deactivated, and there's a
Just say the
reactor.
word.
Reactor control? I don't know. I don't trust this.
Let's go.
Start the reactor. I bet those turrets are gonna come online. Those droids are gonna come online. That's why that hangar door didn't open. There you go. Even though I selected it. Oh god, and that's from like the king of Uber droids. Of course. At least this one didn't turn on me. Yet. Damn.
Where that came from?
I am so going to destroy it. Wow. Actually, I'm already almost dead. Activate shield. Heal. Man. Certainly gave me enough experience points, but
Just say the word. What's going on?
you can heal me,
Just say the word.
so I don't have to use my force points. And man, am I glad I overloaded them droids earlier. And probably that dude would have come online too. Maybe. Let's look at that sub-level, shall we? It has been magnetically sealed and can't be opened at this time. Fine. I wonder why they ever programmed it then. But now, we still don't have the ignition codes, by the way. This room is open.
I hear you.
Nothing here. But what is behind door number
You're the
1?
Doc.
Mailbox. Parts. A footlocker. A data pad. Can I hope that these are the codes? It contains the codes.
What's going on?
I think I'm ready. Now it's time to attack and survive
Say
the
the word.
Uber droid that we just saw come online. Shields up. Buzz. Yeah. I wonder if I still have to do anything here. Unlock hangar doors. They are unlocked, officially unlocked. Time to see how well my new anti-droid power is doing. Hello. Wow, he turned around. You toss some grenades his way. Well, that actually works really well. 500 XP, dudes and dudettes. Remains. A neural scrambler. What do you know? And this has a metal box. Another metal box with a really good energy shield in it. And that right one doesn't open. Yes! Let's look at that. Madakai. This here has a defense bonus of 1, some immunity and wisdom plus 1. This has Constitution 2, Dexterity 2, Strength 2. It's just too good to pass up, guys. Even though I'm really wisdom focused. That's just 6 points. Plus, I'm wearing something green now, which looks really bad with the red, with the red over it. I think they're called contrasting colors. Infiltrator gloves. Maybe those are good. Let's have a little look. What do I have here? Perception glove. That's wisdom plus 1. That gives dexterity 2. That might be something for Atten. Wow. Dexterity is really important to Atten, so he'll hit better with his guns. Somehow that right doesn't contain anything, but we got a little metal box, some parts, which I haven't really needed in this game too much. And components. Now, apparently, this, I have to believe, is opened. Where do we enter this? There you go. Take the shuttle to the shielded mesa into... Is that... That Zerka employee is not here anymore. Oh well. Let's hope the program doesn't freeze like it did yesterday with these cutscenes, which are not bad, but that's a nice little canic. Yeah, but I'm too far away now for you. Are we gonna pick Cray up? Does the story even show?
Statement. We have arrived too late. The target has invaded us. We must pursue it.
Statement.
Observation. They have likely escaped aboard the orbital shuttle that has been docked here. The bay control computer likely will have a record of their departure. Query. Have you discovered anything about the shuttle's course? Answer. I have managed to track the shuttle's movement across the shield network. However, the shield network does not stretch over the polar region, which was the shuttle's apparent destination. Statement. Dispatch a unit to the polar region. A unit even? How big is a unit? They will not escape us again.
Oh God.
Well, this can't be any worse than last time. So that's the hole in the shield network, huh?
So we picked up Kreia somewhere. Look at that. That's cool. It looks like a tree stump. How did they get there before me? Oh no. No, not again. This is gonna be my second crash.
It's not my fault.
Every ship I'm on gets destroyed. Damn, yeah, that was to be expected. Hey, at least we can kill some HK droids and possibly get some parts for my own HK droid.
Egotistic praise. Egotistic praise. Job, even with the prevailing winds, I couldn't have done it better myself. Field assessment. I picked up on the heat forms of the Jedi and his allies. Activate the mines and prime the self-destruct sequences.
Oh no. I'm not gonna let you. I won't let you. Look at them. I hope that's a warm coat because it looks cold.
Oh, Jedi, it is good to see you intact. We were concerned that shooting down your shuttle.
Oh, those globes are mine.
Clarification, but now that we have found you,
facilitate, terminate hostilities.
Unnecessary addendum.
Necessary addendum.
Put an end to hostility.
Put an end to hostilities. All right. Any reason why you shot down my vessel? Unnecessary clarification.
We merely wish to cripple your vessel. Once we tracked your coordinates, we were able to deploy several droids in this location.
Apparently a squad or unit is 3.
We are, however, curious as to why you chose to come to the remnants of the polar...
Yeah, like I'm gonna tell you, idiots.
There is nothing here that our instruments can detect. Eager threat.
Eager threat.
We are looking forward to extracting your motives for coming here when we place you in torture restraints.
They're becoming really colorful. What are you assassin droids doing here? Obviously, they're here for me. That is self-evident.
Wherever you try to run, we will be there, armed and ready. Rhetorical query.
Rhetorical query.
The query you have posed to us is one we put to you. What are you doing here, we wonder?
How many of you are there?
Chiding statement.
Chiding.
Oh, Jedi, there are as many of us as are needed to capture or kill our targets.
Man, just 3.
Egotistical boast. And there are far more of us than any one Jedi. Destroy one of us, and more that's colorful. Unnecessary threat. And our attack protocols are more than a match for you.
destroying you. One of you is easy wiping out. 3 of you might cause me to break a sweat. Yeah, why not? Let's do some egotistical boast. These mines, we're gonna terminate. I apparently got Kreia, an arm specialist with one hand. For some reason, I severely upgraded her powers. Kreia is a great support master because whatever I choose in her is actually gonna be good for me too. So let's upgrade this because as she casts something on herself, it automatically is casted on me too, and vice versa. But why don't we let her? Good on you, Chief. Something lightsaber thingy. You take that. This is okay. Accept. That's it. So she has Jedi support roles, so she does whatever. And yeah, you take that faraway mine, maybe. All right. I target one. It hits all 3.
Systems failing, Master.
Well, one thing I can say for myself is that my powers have definitely gone up. That I didn't even break a sweat as he egotistical boast. Sorry, egotistical boast. There's my control cluster. That's part number 2 of 4 that I found. And let's see if this one has another one. No, it doesn't. But it did give me a lot of little droid things to play with. I'm not sure where KotOR is, but here he is. Let's look at that. KotOR looks as if he was unconscious, knocked unconscious by the explosion. If he finds refuge, then he should recover in time. So let's find refuge. Can we get inside? We cannot. What we do want is
I hear you.
speed. Apparently we can walk a little faster now. He does seem to walk faster, doesn't he? Oh well. Look at me doing a little lap. Victory lap. And in case you're wondering, am I being stupid just running around when it's very obvious there's only one place to go? Yes, probably. But
yes,
I have a perverse pleasure in completing all the maps. This way I know there isn't like a hidden cache or a mine, or we ran into some really interesting items on the planet's surface just because we were exploring so well. Although I have to say, I'm sad to say, it doesn't look like that's the case now. But that looks rewarding. Doesn't it? It does. This must be the only place we can warm ourselves in this little cave or whatever this is. I really walk significantly slower without that polar plateau interior. Let's see. What could this be? Come on. What? Can't believe we just didn't haul him with us. What is this? Some magic spears? Lances? Pikes? What? What?
lay down your weapon.
She
and
stole
you
my
will not
ship.
be harmed.
I saw it on the camera. So my ship is here. Alright, we mean no harm. Take my whip so you die. Okay, I'm gonna go for... Alright, we mean no harm.
Why is it that everywhere we go, I end up in a cell? I mean,
Yeah,
where did they
this is
lock
the
us up?
third time
What
he's
is
in the
this place?
cell.
It is a training ground for Jedi.
What? This ice hole?
Cool.
It bears the semblance of an academy. But where are all the students? Curious.
You've got to be joking. What is a Jedi Academy doing out here in the middle of
Well,
nowhere?
that's probably
It
to
is a
hide.
place hidden from the galaxy like the academy on Dantooine. But this place... Oh, Atris, you have been clever.
Atris?
It's none of your concern.
Well, the sooner we're out of here, the better. 2 crazy Jedi are more than enough for me. No one told me we were going to be dumped in a nest of Jedi.
No.
And what is it about this place that causes you such fear?
What do you mean?
Apparently, I'm
We're
passed
in the
out.
middle of a bunch of Jedi. You know how they are.
No, I do not. But in the way you seem to.
What? What are you doing?
Crazy
Get out of my
old
head.
witch.
Stop struggling. Let me follow the current. Deeper to its source.
Stop! Stop! Ah!
Ah, with the fear
Dum, dum, dum.
is mingled guilt. It squirms in you like a worm. And the why? Ah, and there is its heart.
Oh
You
my.
surprise me. I could not feel it before. Your feelings are a powerful shield, indeed. Do not
Indeed.
worry, Atten.
Atten.
If he is a Jedi, he
Oh
will
my.
forgive. And if he is not, he will not
Oh
care.
my.
You can't tell him, please. I'm asking you.
Oh my.
I don't want him to.
Think less of you. I hardly think that's possible. Still,
I
there
can't
is no
think
shame
less
in
of
what
this
you
witch.
ask. We all wage war with the past, and it leaves its scars. I will not speak of yours.
Oh no,
Atten.
there's a price.
There
There's
is a
always a
price
price.
for such
Atten, don't
things.
pay it.
What? What?
No,
price?
what
There
price?
are those who wage war and those who follow them. You are a crude thing, murderer, but you have your uses. You know how important this man we travel with is, even one such as you.
Even one such as you.
You will serve him until I release you.
Man.
And if I refuse?
You will not. If you do, then my silence will be broken. And then, Atten, you.
Oh,
You fear the Jedi, and rightly so. If Atris learns of your choices, you will never leave this place. But whatever fear you hold of the Jedi, know that if you disobey me, that my punishment will make you beg for the death that has long hounded you. Wipe the fear from your mind. You will not find blind obedience a difficult master.
blind of you. Oh my god.
You will learn to embrace it.
Oh
I
no.
don't know how you became such a manipulative witch, but why a vicious old scowl like yourself would even bother with me is a bigger mystery.
No game of the Jarek can be won without pawns, and this
Oh,
may prove
gross.
to be a very long game. Slippery. Your thoughts difficult for even one such as I to read. I suspect the self-loathing that squirms within you.
These conversations are unreal, man.
To allow you to give up, no matter
Brilliant.
what threats you face and whatever wreckage you leave behind you. I feel you have crossed our path for a reason. Perhaps even you, at the right moment, may be able to turn aside disaster. If so, your potential is not yet.
Wow.
Fine. I'll be your pawn. But I still think you've got the wrong man.
Perhaps. But someone has to fly the ship, and the Force is a hard thing to predict. You have crossed our path for a reason. Our path brought us here for a reason. And now I know why. The past
It's
is
good
here,
writing and
it must be
mediocre
met
writing.
Before the future can be set in motion.
More Jedi speak. Care to explain?
I've wasted enough time with you. Sleep, murder,
Beth.
and be silent.
Murderer.
Need no distractions. A critical moment approaches.
Oh no. I'm out, apparently. Maybe I had already been out. This almost looks like a council room for the Jedi Council. That's probably the Jedi Counselor, Atris.
I did not expect to see you again after the day of your sentencing.
Oh my.
I thought you had taken the exile's
Sentencing.
path, wandering the galaxy. Yet you have returned. Why?
For my ship. My slaves and my ship. Why am I slave? It was not my intention to come here, Atris, or to see you again. If you think I wanted to see your face again, you're sadly mistaken. I'm looking for my ship so I can leave Telos. I'm here because a potential shuttle stole my ship. Revenge, she cast me out, now I've returned. Wow. So apparently, I was cast out. I sort of was referred to as exile, so... But apparently I was cast out, which is probably why my connection with the Force was severed. How do I feel? Tell me what you've done with my friends first.
Your concern is noted. Your friends have
Might
not
give
been
me a
harmed.
little
They've
light
been detained
side
for their
bonus
safety.
points.
I find it unusual that you are travelling with others again. I had thought you had forsaken the company of others
Well,
after the war. Or is that
choose
why
what
you
you
are
knew.
here?
Not my intention, Atris, to come here. Looking for a ship so I can leave Telos.
Your ship? Ah, the Ebon Hawk. It is not your ship. Unless you're admitting to the destruction of the Paragas mining facility.
The destruction of Paragas was an accident. That is true.
Ah, an accident. Something beyond your control.
That is actually true.
Acting instead of thinking.
Apparently
Putting
you have
yourself
not changed,
before the
judging
galaxy,
without
before the
knowing the
Jedi.
facts.
Do you know what you have done?
Yes. Why don't you tell me? Yes, I destroyed 2 worlds with 1 explosion. Yes, I had 2. Yes, Telos is doomed. I could care less. Paragas was nothing compared to what I'll do if you don't give me back my ship. And why don't you tell me?
Without the fuel from
I
Paragas,
didn't do
the citizen
anything.
station cannot maintain its orbit. It will crash into the planet and its destruction will echo across 20 other worlds.
20 worlds with 1 explosion, even better. So what? Paragas is nothing compared. Alright, what do you mean?
Telos was a test to see if the Republic could mount a restoration effort on the Outer Rim. When it fails, the Republic will not finance another.
The other rim worlds, devastated by the Sith, will remain graveyard worlds, devoid of life. And that is the magnitude of your crime.
I didn't do anything. But the Sith attacked me on Paragas. The battle destroyed the colony. So now I get blamed for the actions of the
The
Sith.
Sith? What do you mean?
The Sith came for me on Paragas to kill me.
You speak truly. You have encountered the Sith. I can feel the scars on you.
Oh, can
and
you
you
now?
encountered them on Paragas. But what would they want there? They can't have been looking for you.
They intend to exterminate all Jedi everywhere. I was the only Jedi they could find. I guess it really doesn't matter
There
what
are
we
no
choose.
more Jedi, except I. Like you, they turned from the Order, and now only I remain. If these Sith attacked you, they will
Oh,
soon
my
realize their
goodness.
mistake. And if you escaped, they most likely let you go to see if you would lead them here.
Let's take the moral high ground. They're stronger than you think, yada yada yada. At least when Sith Lord stands with them and they fight differently than the Sith from the Jedi Civil War where they survived. I just want my shit back. All the dude wanted was to get his rug back. Alright, then I offer you my help.
You offer your aid after turning your back on me, on the Council. The Jedi is not something you embrace out of fear. The commitment is stronger than that, something you never seem to understand.
Persuade. I can use this. You can't do this alone. I offer my assistance. I'm not doing this out of fear. I want to help. The Sith have numbers, so let's do this.
Perhaps. But
Successful.
if you help me, it cannot be done from here. There are others in the galaxy who may help us against a Sith threat. If you can find them, gain their trust, perhaps our defenses
Cool.
shall be stronger for it.
All right.
Take your ship, seek them out. If you find them, encourage them to gather on Dantooine. From there, we can call a council and see what
Cool.
can be done.
Let's do that. If there is anyone who can aid us, I will find them. Let's do that. Kind of like the Lord of the Rings, the Council of
Then I shall send you
Elrond.
on your way. It is now time for you to depart.
We shall remove him, mistress.
We shall remove him.
Come with us.
Oh my. does, yes.
Are you all right, mistress?
The exile brought up feelings best left forgotten.
Hopefully feelings
Please,
of
my mistress,
love.
But I must ask, the exile. I've never seen another
Chun,
affect you
chun,
so
chun,
strongly.
chun.
Did you care for him once?
The Jedi have no such
No, of
attachment.
course not. How
As
middle
always,
class.
he will do as he wills. And the galaxy and the feelings of others
Can
burn
burn
for all
for
he cares.
love, my.
The day we judged him, I stood in the chamber and he was so right. He was so certain of it, I doubted myself.
Well,
He
that's
chose
the step
Revan
of
over
wisdom.
Jedi, over the council, over...
I
No,
followed Revan.
I am tired. I must meditate.
Oh yeah, you
Of
go and
course,
meditate.
mistress. I will tell the others you are not to be disturbed.
All right.
Please, do not exhaust yourself. We can attend to matters here.
Man. Brilliant. So apparently I followed Revan in the war against the Mandalorians, which was against the wishes of the Jedi Council, who were a bunch of whining pacifists, is what they were. And man, that should give me a whole bunch of light side points, what I just said. It was the essence of caring and niceties. But this is hundreds of years before, thousands even, before the Skywalker saga, and Revan and Malak were two Jedi who were part of a group that was led by them in order to defend the galaxy from these Mandalorians that were just turbo lift seal. Let's explore this facility a little bit more, and they stopped them, but it was a very, very, very vicious war. Hopefully, I can get a lot of good stuff from this base. Some more of them wonderful plasma grenades, a med pack. Repair kit is the med pack for droids, and I'm gonna get my droid back, T3M4. Yeah, that's just good for selling. Let's see. More. Let's have a little look here. Handmaiden sister.
Why have you approached me?
I'm searching for my friends.
You will find them in the main irrigation channel room, in the northern
my
part of the
God.
plateau interior. The particle emitters there that once governed the
What
flow
are
of
you
water
on?
to Telos can double as force cages.
Shut them off and free them.
It is not part of my duties. Free them yourself. Then you must leave this place.
Why did he imprison them? We might know why.
They were caged for their safety, until we could determine your intent. Exile. Atris cautioned us against your tactics, fearing that your allies would create a distraction. Your companions gave us little trouble, however. The male could have presented some challenge if he had resisted, but he chose not to.
Shows what you know.
He has had some Ichani training. He masks it well, but when you are in danger, his mask dropped into a stance we know well.
Where would he have gotten that training? Now we're finally onto something.
I do not know. The Ichani forms are known to be taught to military special forces
Ooh.
throughout the galaxy.
Cool.
If the source is a mystery to you, perhaps you should ask.
Yeah, I will.
It would be wise to know those you travel with.
Oh, how pedantic of you. The Ebonhawk.
Your ship is stored in the hangar. Aegis
Of course,
is
the
given
hangar.
permission to leave this place, and permission to return if you remain in her service.
Alright. I'm looking for a fight. Where's the nearest bar? I had some other
You
questions.
may ask.
Oh, I may ask. I have some questions about
The
Atris.
mistress?
Yes,
Was
the
on her.
mistress, the domina. Where is Atris? Can you tell me about her? What can you
She
tell me
leads
about
us.
her?
As she rebuilds Telos, she rebuilds the Order, and through them, the galaxy.
Wow. Okay, and how does she plan to do that?
We serve the Jedi. We do not question them.
Ew.
Yet, Atris has told us that the work here at Telos may pay for similar efforts in many worlds along the rim that were destroyed when the Jedi turned on each other. She has said the Jedi Order needs such a foundation if it is to rebuild. She faults the teaching of many of the Jedi Masters as the spark of the Jedi Civil War.
Okay.
Atris has said, that if Revan and Malak had been properly instructed in the ways of the Jedi, they never would have fallen.
Ooh, I was a
Over to you,
fallen
Exile.
Jedi. And what does Atris consider proper training?
That is unknown to me.
Hmm.
I have never observed Atris to teach Jedi, nor would I wish to.
All right.
Atris has chosen instead to focus her efforts on galactic recovery. Once
So
the
you're
balance
not
agrees
students
again,
then.
disciples will come.
Atris knows nothing, and she will transmit her ignorance to anyone who follows her. She'll need help if she tries. She knows nothing about training Jedi. I don't really feel like you can say anything like that. Okay. Alright, so this here I can apparently walk through. That's nothing. Let's have a little look. What do we have here? Oh my goodness! There he is! He is happy to see me. D3, are you alright? No! It wasn't your fault they took the ship, D3. Ooh, he's happy. Hold on, what information are you talking? Ooh, he's got information. Why would she want what's in your memory core? Okay, you can fill me in later. Let me get you out there first. Alright, join us at the... okay. This game likes to give you a lot of choices, and I got some influence gain. Awesome. Lots of choices, and a lot of those are shams too. It's kind of a shame. So this is where the Ebon Hawk is. So I'm gonna be honest, it's probably not where I should head because I should free Kreia and Atten first, and then I got a nice little group. Beodur, where is he though? You know, where's Beodur? Haven't seen height nor hair of him. There he is. That's why I thought I was in one of these cells. Wisdom. That depends. What was I so? That's a good one.
There was something from your past here, something unresolved. I feel we did not come to this place by chance. You were led here. This woman who resides here, she did something to you once, something that hangs upon you still.
Yeah, that's true. She was the one. She was one of the council who cast me out of the order and wanted to punish me even further.
I see
Yeah,
it now.
that's what happened.
The act has left its marks.
Yes.
Be warned. Unresolved events from our past can create wounds in the present and the future.
That's true.
And more importantly, they can distract you, weaken you. It could prove fatal against the enemies we face.
Mm-hmm. The woman here is a Jedi.
There is a Jedi here, perhaps, in that you are correct.
Oh, my.
Yet there are no students. And this woman, this Atris, surrounds herself with those who cannot feel the Force.
Now that is curious. Then rebuild the order.
Plans are fragile.
Oh, you
things.
figured out
Life
those handmaids
often
weren't
dashes
Jedi?
expectations to the ground. Perhaps students will come to her in time. For now, she is surrounded by those who cannot feel the Force.
Good bridge into this question.
No, her servants are not Jedi. Their minds are walls, trained to resist tricks of the mind. This discipline blinds them to the Force as well, even if they were Force sensitive.
Oh? How do you know that? Where are you reading them?
Invade the mind of another. It is not something done carelessly, or when there is nothing to be gained.
If I say this, that is going to net me some dark side points, which I can handle, but it might give me creds with Kreia, so I'm going to do it.
Killing such a one could prove difficult
Oh,
and
shit.
unwise.
She thinks it's
Yet
unwise.
She distracts you, that is clear, and that may be reason enough. Such distractions could prove fatal against the enemies we face.
How would you kill her if you had to? You're cunning. How would you end such a distraction? That's better.
Direct action is not always the best way. It is a far greater victory.
She likes it to mentor.
Than to close theirs forever. Yet all that lives feels, and where something feels, there is weakness.
And what is her weakness? Anything useless to say, or are you done?
What are you, of course? You are the gravity around which all her actions rotate. You exert a stronger influence than you know. Be her foil, her challenge, and eventually she will see things your way.
Ooh. Cool.
Oh, yes. Natural leaders do such things to followers.
Is that
whether
a
they be
compliment?
simple criminals or old
Kreia.
ones such as myself.
I'm shocked. I will consider this.
Very well. Let us depart.
Is Atten okay? He looks out cold.
He's only sleeping. It seems the journey here has fatigued him.
Oh yes, it probably has, hasn't it? Okay. Okay. He can sleep on the ship. Alright, let me free you. There you go. I didn't even get creds with Kreia for all that garbage, and I only got dark side points. What is
Sorry,
happening?
General, I must have lost
Oh,
consciousness in
no,
the
not
crash.
that. You're such a sap. There's nothing to apologize for. Are you sure you're okay?
I'm fine, General. Even power has been restored to my arm.
Ooh.
What's this place? Where are we?
Jedi Academy, concealed northern pole of Telos.
This must be where I had detected the energy
That
readings
is
before,
exactly
and the
where
train
that
to the
was.
restoration shields. This room, this place. It looks part of a huge polar irrigation system, possibly planet-wide, like the one on Coruscant. I'd been told by the Republic that it was not in use.
This will be your new home if your wounds slow me down. Someone must have come up with all these dark side answers, and they must have been laughing all the way through. Are you well enough to travel? Keep sign, no telling who might be listening. Okay,
I am, General.
I am.
If you wish, I may travel with you or join you at the ship.
Cool. Come with me then. I could use your help. I will deal with your failure later.
Very well, General. I will await your arrival.
2 party members left are Atten and Kreia. Beodur will meet you. I want a T3!
Mistress, you summoned me.
I have a task for you. The exile is dangerous.
Yes.
I'm concerned that he was able to return to Republic space and reach Telos without my knowledge.
Mistress, the Harbinger was lost in transit. It was our failing.
What is done is done. But now I need you to travel with him.
Mistress,
I realize what I'm asking of you. And I am asking that you keep your purpose a secret, even from your sisters. I need someone to watch the exile closely, and let me know if he contacts the Sith. More importantly, I need you to study him closely. I need to know what he thinks, what he does. Become part of his group. Earn his trust. Get him to confide.
Wow. This is
I
a
will
pretty good
do
game,
as you
isn't
ask,
it?
Mistress.
Like, this is probably not the most glorious game to
Mistress, the exile did not seem to pose a threat to us.
That's true.
Ah, but he does. Do not be fooled by the exterior. It is his nature you must beware. He fell to the dark side once.
This is not the most exciting
I
game to
trust
watch
you
me,
with
but
this
man, the
task.
story is good,
Last,
isn't it?
my handmaidens, do not disappoint me. The galaxy, the Jedi, may depend on it.
Cool. Hey, got some influence with Beodur for some reason. Probably because I was really nice to him. That helps. Why don't I don't have any of my weapons. Are they still... There. They do have their weapons. Good. Where am I? Let's look. Hello, handmaidens.
Why have you approached me?
Do all these women look alike? Not like I'm complaining, I mean, it's... Well, it's...
That's true.
interesting.
They are Ichani. It is not unusual for their children to share similar features from the same parents.
If you
Interesting.
have a reason for approaching
Oh, they're all
me,
sisters?
speak it.
And they're Achani.
You may.
That's just the same. Why do you all look the same?
We share the same father, and we all bear the face of our mother. It is not unusual for the Achani of the same parents to be born so as to be indistinguishable to outsiders.
And it's also very convenient for programmers who don't like to program more than one character. But the one handmaiden who challenged us when we arrived, she looked different. Ooh.
As I have said, it is not unusual for the Achani of the same parents to be born so as to be indistinguishable to outsiders.
The only thing she had different was that she wasn't wearing that cap, that hood. This is so self-evident, but let's kick open the already open door.
If you seek to raise anger in me, you will fail, exile. I tolerate your presence only upon orders of the mistress. She did not order me to endure your questions. One cannot take back an action, and often apologizing for it only compounds the insult. Simply drop the matter and be silent.
Maybe I'll drop you.
I would welcome a chance to instruct you. I have been anxious to teach you many principles of combat ever since you invaded this place.
Alright, I have no interest in quote-unquote receiving her instructions. What is this room? Oh, see, there is a little sparring room. And you can... This is probably the one that's supposed to accompany me.
You are the exile, the one Atris warned us about.
And I am going to convert you to my follower. What does Atris say?
She said you betrayed the Jedi by going to war when it was forbidden to you.
That is probably what
Betraying
happened.
your masters, your teachings, and yourself.
She's teasing you. I'm really not a bad guy. I went to war to protect others, not to fight.
That is not all she says.
Ooh.
She says you know nothing of loyalty to any cause except your own animal instincts. And she told us why.
Animal instincts? Why was that? I didn't walk the path of the dark side.
Atris says that you fell to the dark side in the Mandalorian Wars when you gave in to your lust for battle. Once you tasted war, you could not give it up.
So why didn't I keep fighting in the Jedi Civil War? That doesn't explain why I stopped fighting after the Mandalorian Wars.
Atris says when the Dark Lord Revan returned to the Republic, you did not march with them because you had fallen so far you could no longer feel the Force.
That's untrue, but Atris is entitled to her opinion. The Force aside, I was tempted to attack the Jedi, but I didn't march with Revan because it was my choice. I would like to ask you something. Okay. 2. That is untrue.
I believe that is the extent of her expressed feelings toward you. There are variations
Extent of
at
her
times, but all
Watch my
rise from
sword,
the same
lady.
foundation.
Expressed feelings.
Yes, it is difficult sometimes for others to truly speak their heart or listen to it. The words often prove difficult, or they do not come at all.
What do you think Atris's heart says?
Without having seen you and Atris fight, I cannot say.
Ooh, we have to
Battle
fight
is
first.
a pure form of expression. It is heart
How
and
poetic.
discipline reduced to movement and motion.
If it crushed Atris's skull into the floor, that might
Perhaps it may prove truer than conversing with in battle. The words are swept away, giving way to actions. Mercy, sacrifice, anger, fear. These are pure moments.
All right, fair enough. Muhammad Ali said, I remember this quote, made a bit of an impact on me. Everyone has a plan until they get punched in the face. And he is right, of course. That's so true. I've never been punched in the face, and I have a plan. And I guess when you really get punched in the face, things change. Anywho. Alright, enough of this. Enough of this. I would like to ask you something.
You may ask.
Alright. You said Atris warned you about me. What did she say? I think we went over that. You look different.
I honor the face of my mother. It is not something spoken of in the company of
Apparently
others.
not. I apologize. I meant no offense.
There's no need to apologize. You were merely remarking on something that you saw. There is no wrong in that.
Thank you. Is it a sensitive subject?
It is not a sensitive subject, but a subject that requires trust. There is no such trust between you and I, and such trust takes time.
Fair. Also fair enough. Let me ask you
Yes.
something else. Why does Atris allow me to walk freely? I could kill you all easily. Never mind, I'll be going now.
Before you go, Exile, question for you, if I may ask it. You have touched the Force. What does it feel like?
That is a difficult thing to describe.
Please, I
Oh my.
wish to know.
Imagine awakening and hearing the heartbeat of the galaxy for the first time. Wow, that's awesome. It is like a current that passes through you and carries you with it to all the places it touches. 3. The warmth of the sun without the glare. You can feel its light and its heat, but there's no harshness to it. That's nice. Is it nicer than 1? 4. It's so many things, yet you know when you feel it without question. I only know what its loss feel like. You'll know it when you die. So unless you seek death, leave me. Who thinks of this stuff? Maybe I'll speak it some other time, not now. Alright. That's good. Do 3. That's nice.
It is like a cloud.
Oh no, it's like a mist that just
from creature to creature, set in motion by currents and eddies. It is the eye of the storm, the passions of all living things turned into energy.
Thanks, Kreia.
It is the rising swell at the end of life, the promise of new territories and new blood, the call of new mysteries in the dark.
What does that even mean?
I appreciate you sharing your knowledge with me.
If you have any further questions, seek me out and ask them. Yeah, that makes up for my snide comment that led me to the dark side points earlier, and I'm well on my way. I can definitely suffer a little bit. And he has been pulled up words, and Kreia always remains in the gray. That's her shtick. 4 little rooms. Are these the little sisters' bedrooms? Yes, they are. Probably. And she has got some credits that she won't need, because obviously you don't need credits in a place like this. It's like seminary. The bishops pay, right? And actually, that's a really stupid comment I just made. It's the faithful who pay, and I want to just say, in case, and you should or are definitely allowed to take offense to a comment like that. Personally, I have benefited of 5 years of seminary training, and I've always been very mindful that it was the faithful that paid for me being there. Now, of course, I gave something back, but it was really in a mutual thing of love of the faithful towards the hopefully future priest, or at least the ones that were willing to give their life to discern that, and me giving my life in return. So I never complained about having to be in the chapel early, and I might not have always appreciated all the teachers, because some were just and classes, because some were just bleh. It's just a regular school. But yeah, I don't want to downplay the donations of the faithful that helped me to become a master in theology. And I've always, if there was any opportunity to do the volunteer work that I could use this degree with, I never said no, never. So, now I'm actually going to be doing a lot of work with my degree. So that is...
Let me take care of this.
So I never ever intended that money to go to waste, and it was always saw it as an investment into the community of who I was.
I hear you.
So anyhow, the consequences, or how do you say that? The fact that everything was paid for really enabled me to do that. I never had any financial worries, and that was really good. Of course, it doesn't help when you're trying to build a pension, because I have none from those years. In that sense, it was a lost time for me. So it definitely cost me. Let me tell you. Alright, I don't think... Will this do anything? No. So I'm just saying, it's a bit of give and take, and I am very appreciative. I am very appreciative of that. Always have been. Okay. So, ready to hit the Ebonhawk, and then I guess I'll call it an afternoon, and get some stuff ready for dinner. Having Mexican tonight. Well, another little plastic cylinder, plasteel cylinder, whatever plasteel is. Plastic steel?
Yes.
I guess plastics aren't gone yet. Okay. Let's see if we have anything else that we can sort of liberate from Atris's possession. And I think that's it. Yeah. Okay, so time to board the Ebonhawk. Get my little ship back, and that handmaiden didn't come with me. Yeah. We'll be leaving Telos Polar Academy for good. Is this foreshadowing? Because it just said I was allowed to return. Oh no, they said meet me on Dantooine. Okay. Let's go. I think I took everything I could. The Ebonhawk, it's kind of like the Millennium Falcon, but then thousands of years older, if you'll believe it. She does have a really nice row.
The last of the handmaidens is
Oh,
not
the
among
last
us.
of the handmaidens.
She has left with the exile.
Oh.
Left? But why? Her oath.
I sent her to travel with the exile. She may discover something I cannot.
Mistress, the last of the handmaidens. She is willful, and she has demonstrated a fascination with Jedi. It may not have been why.
I know what I have done, but it was necessary.
Oh my, I might have an actual Jedi apprentice on my hands, guys. If that is what I think it means.
Well, now that we're off that Dejaric board of a planet, I say we burn sky until we see lines.
Ooh, T3, what are you saying? That droid, what is with T3? Yeah? So down, I didn't catch the first part. Alright. You downloaded Atris's archives? Oh, you're such a smart droid.
What is the machine saying?
Nah, you don't know, do you? He said there was a holo record of my trial in Atris's records. Cool.
You seem to have found it.
Cool. Now we're gonna finally find out what happened to me. Boom, boom, boom. Okay. 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 Cool,
you
that
know why
mustache.
we have called you here?
I came because I chose to, not because you summoned me.
As Revan summoned you, so have you come full circle to return to the Jedi.
Why did you defy us? The Jedi are
Because
guardians
your
of the
mustache
peace
is just
and
so
have been for
impressive.
centuries. This call to war undermines all that we have worked for.
Is Revan your master now? Or is it the horror you wrought at Malachor that has caused you to see the truth at last?
I realized that following Revan to war was in violation of the Jedi Code, and I broke it knowingly, defying the wishes of the Council. Okay? If you seek to punish me, then get on with it. The truth is the Mandalorians had to be stopped, or countless more would have died. You are not at Malachor, and you will never understand. The truth is that no Jedi should return from war. They should embrace it. Okay, not return, but turn. I'd slaughter every Mandalorian if I could. Except Malachor did it for me. I don't know what Malachor really is, but let's go with 3.
You refuse to hear us. You have shut us out, and so have shut yourself to the galaxy.
We feel that your true understanding of what happened at Malachor 5 will only happen in time, and it cannot happen here, near the battlegrounds where you fought.
You are exiled, and you are a Jedi no longer.
Fine.
There is one last thing. Your lightsaber. Surrender it to us.
Alright. Like I can't build another one. I could if I wanted to.
Much defiance in that one.
Yeah.
You are correct, KotOR. When he
KotOR.
was here, I felt it. It was as if he was not there. More like an echo.
Revan's influence has grown amongst the youngest of the Order. He speaks to their passions, not their sense. The war has touched them. Many of them have found
Those seats look
themselves in
really
the war
comfortable,
against the
don't they?
Mandalorians.
I think that,
It is as I
that look
feared.
nice.
And I fear that we have played into the hands of the enemy.
We have not lost a Jedi this day. You felt it. He has lost himself. He is no Jedi. He walked Revan's path, but he was not strong enough.
Wow.
I fear it is our teachings that may have led Revan to choose the path he did.
We are not the ones who taught him.
We take responsibility, Atris, not cast blame.
The choice of one was the choice of us all. Revan's teacher intended no harm, and Revan had many teachers since.
Yet they all stem from the same source. Her teachings violated the Jedi Code and lead all who listen to the dark side, as they did the exile.
You are wrong. The dark side is not what I sensed in the exile. Surely the rest of you felt it as well. That emptiness we felt. He has changed.
Whatever that wound was, it was of the dark side. We should not have let him depart. He will simply join Revan again, or perhaps worse.
What would you have done with him, Atris? Be mindful of your feelings. This is not Revan who stood before you. This one walks a different path.
No,
Interesting.
although that may come in time. We let him go because we
Sort
must.
of remember
Where
this,
he
but
travels,
it's been
he
so
carries
long.
his destination with him.
Malachor 5 should have been his grave. You saw it in his walk, and in the Force.
My,
It
my.
was as if he was already dead.
No, not death. Many battles remain for that one, if what we have seen is true. But the future is a
So
shifting
everyone
thing,
disagrees
and he
with
cuts
her,
like a
which is
blade.
good. And she is
We
still
should
as
have told him
grumpy
the
as
truth.
ever.
A Jedi deserves to know.
What?
No good would have come from it,
The
even
truth.
if what you believe was true. There's still
I
a
wanna
matter
know
of
the
rhythm,
truth.
and
What
such
happened?
truths could leave us vulnerable on two fronts.
No.
Perhaps in many years, we will call him before us and explain what happened to him, and how he may be healed.
What?
Until then, he must accept his journey.
But he may never discover the truth, and he will never know why we cast him out.
And that is the future we must accept.
No. Oh my word.
Those Jedi sure like their secrets.
Yeah. Last moment after my trial, I had no idea. Cool. Let's do that. Well, at least T3 got me this information because he's awesome. If you find anything else, let me know. Keep searching the archives. There may be more information. It could take a while, but keep analyzing our archives. Alright. Atris has a list of the missing Jedi. Sure, display it. Master Vrook on Dantooine. Master Zeskael at Nar Shaddaa. Cool. Master Kavar on Duran. Master Vash at Korriban. Why would you go there? Master Atris at Telos. Alright. I knew all those Jedi Masters. Those were all the Jedi. That's kind of like... all of those fools were there. Okay, those... I knew all those
A
Jedi.
strange coincidence.
It is no coincidence. There is some larger plan at work
And where
here,
were you,
and we
Kriya?
are walking into it. This is too convenient to be anything but a trap.
Oh, come on. We have no choice. Those Jedi know what happened to me. Be that as it may, we need their help against the Sith. Alright. Look, there's that HK droid.
Those are Atris's records you have stolen.
Oh
What the hell
my.
are you doing on our ship?
I have come to join you. I can help you against this threat.
Well, we don't want your help. Or any of your sisters.
If it comforts you to believe that, then so be it. But the enemies you
If it
face are many,
comforts you.
and you will need all the help you can get.
Who says
It is
stuff
just
like that,
me,
you know?
And I am doing this because Atris believes you will need help.
Do you think we need help? I don't care. You're going back. I'll take whatever.
Indeed. But of course, what does one more matter to our journey? I have had enough of this.
Oh,
I will be in my
no!
chambers.
Yeah, me too. I'll be in my chambers. But since I don't have any, I guess I'll just stay in the cockpit like I always do.
Alright.
If she's coming with us, she gets the cargo hold. Might remind her how fun it is to get locked
Oh
up.
no. Oh no.
Joel.
The cargo hold is enough. I assure you, there is little I need. I will attend to myself.
What? Look, forget Atten. Take the regular quarters. We have enough room. Don't let them bother you. We've been through a lot. It's fine. I know you're here to spy for Atris, so watch yourself. Not only are those going to be your quarters, but they'll be where you'll stay for the duration of your journey. Consider yourself under guard. Look for we've just been through a lot. This is good.
It is no matter. I am used to worse conditions, but thank you for your kindness.
Thank you. The handmaiden has joined. She has a Chani defense which protects her against melee attack and is an excellent unarmed fighter. That's my second unarmed fighter. Man, that was good. Oh, more.
General, is there a reason you don't carry a lightsaber anymore?
Atris and the Jedi Council took it from me. When my lightsaber is returned to me, I will bear it.
That's not your lightsaber anymore. That belonged to someone who served Revan in the wars, not the person you are now.
Huh.
You could build another one if you wanted to, but you know that.
I'm not afraid of building a new lightsaber if that's what you think. Do you think I can't build one? And why wouldn't I? Okay.
I don't know, General, but whatever the reason, you should put it behind you.
Yeah, I want a lightsaber.
A lightsaber is part of who you are. Without it, you're not complete.
Very well. To begin, there are some parts I'll need.
I think I can help you out there. I happen to know the parts you need.
There you go. Alright then, what do we need?
We need
a power cell, emitter matrix, a lens,
and focusing crystal.
and a crystal.
Though I have to admit the crystal is beyond my means.
Kylar,
Never did understand
what is
them.
it called?
Those
Crystal?
parts are fairly common. Though a Jedi once told me that it's best if your lightsaber reflects you.
Yeah.
And if it is constructed of things that identify it as your own.
Hmm.
Just bring the parts to me before you get started building it. I'll make sure they're useful.
Fair enough. I think that Ithorian gave me one. Oh no, not another guy wanted to
For the
talk to me.
last time, no.
What?
Because you're programmed to force your opponent to go first, and nothing will convince me the computer doesn't cheat. Even if I didn't have to go first and somehow I didn't suspect you of counting cards, I still wouldn't play with a trash
Oh no! Oh, don't be so mean.
Yeah? How many credits? Well, check it again. It can't be anything else. Just check the damn connector. I don't trust the diagnostics any more than I trust you.
Patton, why so mean?
Because I don't like droids. They break. In the head.
What?
Well, whatever you call that thing on your head. Yeah, well, if I'm mean to you, it's because I care.
All I'm saying is that you've gone for a long time without a memory wipe. Most droids behave erratically under those circumstances.
There's a lot happening aboard this
I know
vessel.
that, but I'm fixing everything else around here, so I may as well take a look at
He's so nice. Bail Durn looks evil, but he's actually
What was
really
that?
nice.
That's what I'm talking about. That is not normal droid behavior.
Maybe he's just worried about your skill. You did tend to have a habit towards developing personality quirks. What's going on?
I am not pushing you around. I just wanted to see if there was anything I could do to upgrade your functionality.
That sounds like a good idea. Don't worry, Bill Dirk probably knows what he's doing. Worst come to worst, it's not like we can't pick up another utility droid. 2. Oh no.
Thanks for the vote of confidence. Good. Now let's get...
Alright.
You wouldn't guess it from the outside, but it looks like you've been through a lot. I'll bet. I'm all done with you. If anything comes loose, let me know and I'll put it back in place.
T3M4 has received permanent +2 bonus to his constitution. Alright. And finally, everything leaves me alone. And that is my cue to leave you guys alone. That was a lot of fun. We're on board the Ebon Hawk now. I'm going to save here. Maybe play a little more tonight. I am going to take the introduction. Alright. So that was a lot of fun. 2 hours as I predicted. 1 hour and 58 minutes. Feel pretty good about this playthrough. That was a lot of fun. And we got to know a lot more. It's a great part of this game. Man, it's really good. If you get a chance to play Knights of the Old Republic 1 or 2, they've been talking about doing a remake for years, and it's never happened. So I wouldn't wait for a remake. I'd just play these two. As you can see, it's a lot of fun. Join me again probably tonight in a few hours. About 7 hours or so. I'm going to do another little run through, talk to all the characters on the ship, and then decide which master to go for. So write down in the comments if you want me to go to a particular place. Nar Shaddaa, Korriban, Dantooine. What other planets were there? I'm open to visit any one of these guys. It should be a lot of fun. So, thanks so much for watching. Please leave me a little thumbs up, which is always nice and helps me sort of get the word out of these streams.